There is a number woven into every atom of the universe, a number that decides how strongly light pushes on matter, how electrons bind to nuclei, and how the very fabric of reality holds itself together. Physicists call it the fine structure constant. Most simply call it alpha. Its value is close to 1 divided by 137. A number so strange that Richard Feynman once said, "Every good physicist writes it on their wall and stares at it." But the mystery dissolves the moment we see the universe not as equations, but as geometry. In tetraionics, the quantum of energy is not a point. It is not a wave. It is a two-dimensional equilateral geometry. And the symbol E squared means something literal. The equilateral area created by two superpositioned electric field lobes. A photon is built from two scalar E fields, one rising, one falling, oscillating around a shared momentum line. When these two fields overlap, they fuse into a single equilateral tile. This 4-pi structure is the geometric seed of alpha. Matter is not made of spheres or points. It is made of three-dimensional topologies whose boundaries, their fascia, carry charge. Charge is not a substance, it is a directional orientation in the equilateral tiling of matter. When a photon approaches an electron, its E-squared tile couples to the fascia geometry. The strength of that coupling is measured by alpha. Every photon carries quantized angular momentum, the Planck geometry known as h-bar. It is a triangular transport engine. When we multiply this angular momentum tile by c, we get the full transport geometry of a photon. This is the denominator of alpha. Now the pieces fall into place. The interaction energy between two charges is q squared divided by 4-pi epsilon naught. When we take the ratio of these two geometries, the units vanish. Only the pure geometry remains, and that ratio is alpha. Once alpha is understood as a geometric coupling, every force in the universe becomes a variation of the same mechanism. Different forces are not different laws, they are different fascia filters sampling the same E-squared master coupling. Tetraionics succeeds because it replaces symbols with geometry, it replaces probabilities with equilateral tilings. It reveals alpha as a pure geometric ratio. Where physics saw a magic number, tetraionics sees the master coupling solution. The universe does not speak in equations. It speaks in equilateral geometry, and when we listen, alpha is no longer a mystery. It is the signature of the universe counting triangles. Tetraionics is the physics stack you're searching for. Let's build the unified physics engine for humanity.